What's up, dude?
Hey, what's up?
Welcome back to the Social Guys.
We're here.
Dude, it's been a minute.
It has.
But hey.
Sorry it's been so long. We had some cancellations and I had some COVID. So.
You did.
I'm here. I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm feeling well.
We took a 2-week hiatus, but we're back.
Yeah, we're
back.
doing good. We're here.
Better than ever. So, been busy though. All is well. Emma's back.
I'm back.
Hey.
No more.
Back from vacation.
Donovan, did he warm up your seat for you over there?
Barely.
Sorry, Donovan.
So, a lot of things happened though the last 2 weeks. Summer Moonfest, which you guys could not partake in actually.
Yep, she was at vacation and I was watching the back of my eyelids.
Which is fine. But yeah. So, I mean, that was Summer Moonfest was crazy.
I heard it all went well pretty good, though.
Record days on Thursday, record day on Friday. Saturday was crazy as ever.
That's awesome.
As always.
That's sweet.
Donovan got his first taste of Summer Moonfest.
Yeah.
So, I think he enjoyed it, though. I really do.
That's good.
Yeah, it was, you know how it can get.
Yeah. The first year I was kind of nervous going in there, not knowing, like, okay, usually I'm just attending these things, not working, and it's like, wow, this is chaos. But it's like a sort of ordered
controlled
chaos. Yeah, controlled chaos.
Yeah.
But this year was a little bit more controlled.
Yeah.
So it went a little more smoothly.
Yeah, it went really well. I told Donovan leading up to it, I was like, the worst part's over, which is the prep.
Yeah.
The prep is the worst part for it, I think.
Yeah,
I mean, once
everything ready for it.
Yeah, once you're there, it's just kind of going through the motions.
Yep.
So,
but I heard it went well.
It did. It did. Fairly Local was a band that showed up. They did amazing. They sounded really good. Sounds like they'll be back. So
that's good.
Yeah. So for everybody who was at the watching all the bands or whatever, everybody did a really great job though. And not just them. Another round killed it as always. They always finish off Moonfest how they should. And then Naked Karate Girls did amazing. So
that was pretty good.
Yeah. They put on a good show.
That's the only ones I really heard though. Like I said I missed all the fun.
Right. I know. Yeah. As always though, they put on a really good show. So
hell yeah.
Yeah. Summer Moonfest was fun. The museum got rained out. Unfortunately, that Sunday it rained pretty.
Well, it rained for
hard.
you guys. My basement was flooding.
Yeah, I know. I heard
there was a lot. It doesn't usually flood.
Yeah.
When you get 10 inches in like 5 hours.
Yeah,
you're gonna get some water in the basement.
Yeah. That's what she said. So I had to. It was a layup. Sports world, though, I'm not too. There was a lot of things that happened a little bit in the sports world. I'm sure we'll get into that as we get into the current news today. Got a couple of different things we're going to do on the show today. We're super excited about. Adam and me haven't really seen it yet.
Nope.
But Emma's been. She took the reins on that, so no pun intended. And we got a pretty good show lined up. Jon Hemmelgarn is here from Hemmelgarn Entertainment.
Excited.
Out of many different places.
Yeah.
So he does quite a bit though. Excited to talk to him. I met this guy back in 2007. Kind of hit it off. We're all Glaze County guys. So, he's more Mercer, I think. But I don't know. I'll ask him. I can't remember. But so anyway, though, bring him on the show. Get to talk to him a little bit. He does a lot. They don't just do DJing. I mean, there's a plethora of things they bring to wedding and events and stuff like that. So.
Okay. Well, I can't wait to find out.
Yeah, absolutely. So, with that being said, though, let's get this show rolling, man.
Do it to it, Lars.
Let's do it. Roll it. Hey, welcome back to the Social Guys. As always, the show is brought to you by RMG Rains Management Group. Welcome to the show, John. What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Dude, how you been, brother?
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
You're scraping at the bottom of the barrel. You invite me on this show.
Well, we always do.
Makes me feel a little better. All right.
We love everybody.
We love everybody as equals.
Yes.
So, I haven't seen you
It's been a hot minute.
in a very long time. I think I might have seen you passing by at a couple football games or something like that. But other than that,
Yeah, it's been a while, man.
Yeah.
We look better. We're like fine wine.
That's what I tell my wife every day.
These guys used to go to school together.
Yeah. So we met at Tiffin. Yeah, we met at Tiffin University back in 2007. That was the first school I went to.
Yeah.
Out of the 17. No, I haven't really ever dove into my college career very much. A lot of that's because, though, I'm a guy who lets go of the past pretty easily. But Yeah, I flunked out at Tiffin after my first semester, but I met John at Tiffin. He was a running back at Tiffin. I did a lot of the PA announcing, color announcing for all sports at Tiffin.
Yeah. Oh, the new fast.
And then I did
Used to be.
and then I did I did the film editing and stuff like that for highlight films and stuff like that for Tiffin University.
And rocked at it.
I tried. I guess that speaks volume now.
Got a little experience.
Yeah. So I've been doing it for a very long time, but yeah, I really took just to dive into that for our viewers real quick. I really did work my ass off at Tiffin, but not in the classroom. I was working for money, and I loved it. But yeah, didn't work out. But I met John there. He played football. I met a lot of the football guys there. Friends with a lot of these guys. I got one thing that I want to bring up, though.
Oh, man.
That happened. And this was before school even started. There was a party that happened. I don't know if you remember this or not. You have to remember this. I felt like it was huge news. Just because I remember this, and that time frame's a blur to me. But there was a party that happened at Tiffin that year. School hasn't even started yet. It was mainly football players. I think softball players were there. It was at a softball house, I believe, or a track house. I can't remember. And there was 50-something underages issued that weekend. At that party.
Yeah.
I was not one of them. I actually showed up to the party, just ate a chili dog, and when the cops all got there, when the cops all got there, they were like, everybody out, and everybody's like, no, stay in. And I was like, well, I'm leaving. And they're like, oh, don't do it. And I was like, oh, no, I'm good. And they're like, no, don't do it. I was like,
you just came in for a chili dog. That's all you had.
I had a chili dog and then walked to the party. And then,
okay, gotcha.
So finally, though, I'm like, listen, I'm leaving. And I can't remember who the girl was. It was her house, though. And she was like, just don't get us in trouble. And I was like, I'm good. I'm good. And I walk outside, and the cop's like blowing my face. I was like, are you sure? She's like, yeah. And I blew in her face. She's like, you just eat? I was like, yeah. And she was like, go.
Do what you got to do.
Chili cheese dog.
But yeah, I remember there was like 50-something underages issued that weekend.
I wasn't even 21 then, and honestly, I really didn't drink seriously until I was about 21.
Yeah.
Didn't drink that weekend. I just ran.
Yeah.
I'm going to go.
You were there?
Yeah.
Like I said, he was fast.
Literally, so I just natural reaction, just ran. I'm like, okay.
This is what I do.
Roll.
Yeah.
I love the sound effect. That's great.
Flash.
Forrest Gump, dude. Just run, bro.
Just keep running. Right? Yep. So before we dive into a little bit about you, John, and having you on the show, we got a TikTok trending drink we're going to try.
Oh, man.
This is rum chata mixed with root beer. It's supposed to taste like a root beer float.
All right.
So hope you're not allergic to either of these.
I guess we'll see.
Oh, great.
We cleared it before the show.
Do you have EMS on standby?
Hope everyone's down in that meeting room. Would be so
Right?
See what happens.
I got you, Adam. Got you covered, boss.
Sir. So much are we?
I think you just almost like 3/4. It's like a quarter of like rum chata and then like 3/4 of the root beer.
All right. Oh, here you go. Here's some.
Or 75-25 of.
There you go. So apparently, though, this is really good. So we're gonna give it a shot here.
Right.
John, we'll have you try it first.
Oh man,
let us know what you think, man.
This is the benefit of being the guest on the show.
That's right. Yeah. That's right.
The other is
a straw over there.
Yeah.
The other benefits is we have to finish this whole bottle before we leave.
I'm just glad he didn't say, hey, we got to take this as a shot.
No.
Take it in 1 second. Go.
I'm not in college anymore.
Right?
Yeah. Fine wine.
What do you think?
Woo, this looks like a
Wow.
Yeah.
milkshake.
Wow.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Too good.
Too good.
That's too good.
Right?
Cheers, mate.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's good.
That's pretty good.
I could drink that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could drink
Nice
that.
leisurely drink.
I could drink that all day.
Would you
Thank
say
God
he
you don't.
rated it a 99?
99 out of 100.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I could do that all day. It's not. I mean, it's not a strong drink at all.
No.
Refreshing.
Yeah.
Just hits lips and it's just so good.
That is delightful.
So, John, tell us a little bit about Hemmelgarn Entertainment. How'd you get started in it, man?
Man, you're bringing back some memories here. So it's funny how this all kind of went down. So I have an older brother. They're, I think 12 and 9 years older than me. When my middle brother, my oldest, or the older brother, went off to college, I was turning about 16, or when he was starting to be a teacher. Okay. I was turning 16, and he's like, hey, I work for this guy, I do some weddings and things like that. Would you be interested in, kind of taking over? So shouted with my brother for a little while. I'm like, yeah, I think I could do this.
Yeah.
And
were you guys just DJing at the time?
Just DJing, just weddings. Okay. I kind of more so did anniversary, basically things that didn't have really any, I don't want to say importance, but like a wedding day is pretty important.
Right.
So, hey, do this birthday party. You can't mess up a birthday party.
Stuff if you play the wrong song, no one's going to be like,
exactly.
Okay,
yeah.
Like, sorry.
This is before the age of all the wonderful streaming music and whatnot, which I could go on a tangent about that. But anyway, kind of did that.
LimeWire.
Yeah. Every time I see the icon once in a while, LimeWire, I'm like, ooh. Napster, I'm like,
Napster,
yeah, I missed that. But no,
case full of CDs.
All of our music is legal,
right?
No, so we, 16 did kind of that stuff, and then through high school, went off to college, and at Tiffin, Madison Street Tavern, best wings ever. We were there.
TKO.
There's some good places up there. Yeah. Good places.
Yeah, just those two.
Yeah, just that. I won't mention any other places. No, so we, I kind of did the bar scene there, kind of through college. It was kind of just fun on Fridays and this and that. And then once I graduated college, I'm like, okay, I'm going to, I studied education. I'm like, I'm a teacher. I get summers off. I'm like, yeah, this would be a cool little side gig. And then long story short, about 2012-ish, I had some connections with the Cincinnati Reds, and they're like, hey, we got weddings, Great America Ballpark. We'd like to be, you guys be vendors for weddings and things like that. And then things just took off. So then at that point I said, okay, I actually have to become like a real business.
Yeah.
So got everything legalized and all that good stuff. Mm-hmm. And then honestly, things just kind of took off from there. So
that's
now,
crazy.
We're 6 DJs. We're adding on 2 more. We're spread out. We got a couple in Columbus, couple in Cincinnati.
So it's not just you. It's multiple people.
Yeah, so it's multiple people.
Sweet.
And then
that is awesome.
My wonderful wife, who, because we have 2 little ones now, our date nights are wedding nights. So like she'll run the photo booth when they have that out. I'm at a wedding. So those are our date nights. We share some wedding cake. Life is good.
Yeah.
We rock and roll from there. So no, we just keep expanding, and I would have never imagined, 10, 15 years ago where things would lead, and it's just one of those things. Continue to be progressive,
especially a DJ of all things.
Yeah.
Would you imagine ever going into that path?
Never. No. I'm like, I could do this once in a while. Once in a great while.
So do you guys still do stuff for Great American Ballpark?
So yeah. So one of my Cincinnati guys, Preston, kind of takes care of most of that.
Nice.
I'm kind of the old grumpy guy now. I'm like, I can do all the consultations. I'll do all the behind the scenes stuff. Playing the music, I'm like, TikTok. I'm like, oh man, I'm doing my best. But no, got a great team.
Emma is a TikTok star. If you didn't know.
Oh wow, man,
she does quite a bit on there.
So. I have like 200 followers.
I have 1, and it's my mom.
Mom.
Nice.
So no, yeah. So
she's your biggest fan, though.
Hey, it's all good.
That's awesome.
It's all good.
Something.
She loves me unconditionally. So no. So we, it's amazing to see what has happened, and we just kind of keep up with the trends and stuff. But no, I got a great team. They do such a great job. It's kind of like that teacher in me. I'm still in education, but kind of the teacher in me of teaching these guys, and they really do well with the younger crowds as well. And we're just seeing where it goes. It's awesome. It's a journey, man. It's fun.
Sweet,
it's fun.
Yeah, I see you guys on social media every now and then, and it seems like you're always trying to evolve.
Yeah,
you keep adding things to the entire industry of what you do, which is awesome. For one, because not everybody does that. And secondly, you're making yourself relevant all the time.
Yeah.
So, I guess in your experience, and as long as you've done it for, how long has it been now?
Oh gosh. So since I'm going on 20 years myself, and then as a company, we're going on 12.
Okay.
Officially.
So in those, let's just say in those 12 years, what all have you added to Hemmelgarn Entertainment?
Man, it started off with the photo booth, and this is why I love the All Glaze Mercer County area. A lot of the trends that really start in the cities, it takes a little while for them to catch on around here.
Yeah.
But once they catch on here, they stay relevant for years. Whereas the city, it's like every couple, it's like, we love this. And, so we expanded to the photo booth, and then we do a digital guest book within the photo booth realm. And I'm a kind of a nerd when it comes to the technology aspect of things. I wish I had pictures of this, but like we have an old rotary telephone now. And so I
saw this. I saw you post about it.
Man,
how's it work?
It's awesome. So we have basically a little computer inside the
that's a phone Emma,
shell,
where you actually have to
do the rotary.
I actually didn't know.
Instead of buttons, it's
I should have brought it up tonight.
Right.
Yeah. I think that was a challenge a few years ago on social media of like getting the kids to
Those
do
were
this
such
rotary.
a hassle calling 911.
You know what he's talking about though?
Okay, now I do. Yeah, my grandma has one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, those were a pain in
If
the
she's
butt.
selling it, let me know. I can buy one of those ones. No, so it has a little computer in it, and basically what happens is so many times too, guests will sign the guest book and you can't recognize their signature. Who is that?
Right.
At least with the audio, we love the photo booth because a picture is worth 1,000 words. But with the audio, they pick up the phone. We were able to get the bride and groom to say, hey, thanks for coming to our wedding day. Leave a message at the beep. It beeps, and whoever it is leaves a message. And then they hang up, and it's
That's
done.
cool.
But what's really cool is once we connect it to the computer when we get home, we're able to put their wedding picture, and then it does kind of the voice waves with each message. And so they can just listen. We save it to the cloud for them. They have all access to it.
Nice.
Forever.
That's sweet.
But just hearing
cool.
hearing grandma and grandpa like, hey, we love you so much. And then some not so appropriate messages, which that we have learned. But it's like we tell people, we're like, hey, you get what you get. And they're awesome.
That's super cool.
So just kind of adds a little something special to it.
That is really cool.
I feel like that is one thing that everybody tries to do differently at their wedding is that, guest book, that whole interaction. So like for our wedding, we actually did, I'm a huge Bengals fan, huge Ohio State fan, Reds fan, and I'm a Clippers fan. So we had a ball for each one of those teams, and we had people sign the balls.
That's awesome.
Sweet. So
always something unique, and
Yeah.
that's what all weddings, and that's what, and you see it, especially they try to be, how can I be unique? And so people are like, gosh, you guys have so many services. Are you like a restaurant where you have so many options, or you're not good at? I'm like, we want to be able to offer a plethora of things, and we're going to make sure we're good at it. And if we're not going to sell the product,
right?
And so we take great pride in just being able to.
And people love options.
Dabble into this and dabble into that.
Yeah,
and
people love options. Though.
Yep.
So when you show them a menu, but they can pick from what they want. Is that kind of how you guys operate on that?
Yeah, for the most part. So the more packages they get, of course, the more we'll take care of them from that aspect, because we won't have to have people everywhere.
Right.
And so, we try to keep it all.
Have you had a wedding yet where someone's like, I want it all?
Yes.
I want everything.
Yeah, we've had some who are like, hey, we want it all. We're also getting married in Key West, Florida, so we travel.
Yeah.
We can make
anywhere.
We can make this work. So
okay.
we make it work.
Yeah.
We make it work. So that's always
cool.
enjoyable, seeing different crowds in different areas of the
Absolutely.
country.
Have you done a celebrity wedding yet?
Have not done a celebrity wedding yet.
Yeah.
We're hoping to get on that at some point.
Surprised the baseball guy hasn't got one.
That's what I was about to say. Is like, so do you guys? So you said so you play music at the Reds games?
No, so they have private venue. So they have a couple different venues within the stadium, and so if they have baseball season, it's an away game, they've got to be able to use up that space, or they have to be able, they want to be able to utilize that when no one's there. So there'll be people that have the wedding, and then they'll put their name up on the scoreboard, or that kind of stuff.
Cool.
But it's pretty sweet.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was curious. You said they did the Reds game. I was like, I didn't think they have venues and
it's and we've had people. They did, I think, 2015. I think they did what was called I Do's on the Diamond, and it was pretty cool. So it was pregame. They had all these couples got married.
Like
And
just
then
like
I was
just like
the-
one after another.
Yeah, so they do it at home plate before the
Interesting.
game, and then they were allowed so many, like maybe 4 or 5 friends.
Yeah.
But then there was about 300 people in this private area during the game, and we're playing the wedding for it. And I'm like,
That
we couldn't.
is
Now we couldn't
cool.
compete with the Rats. Like they were okay at that point in time. I'm like, man, they're just loving the game, but just having that background music and that kind of stuff. It was a
pretty
unique
cool.
idea.
That
to
is
try to
cool.
pull off. It
That's
was really
really
cool.
cool. How do they do one of those every year?
They had it there for about 4 or 5 year stint, and then of course once COVID
Yeah.
knocks everything out and kind of revamps things. So
Yeah.
we're hopeful that
Yeah.
things, just different events, and just like any company, they're just trying to do different things. That,
I wonder what those couples had to pay to do that. Do you know?
I've done some research ish, but weddings, the upwards probably about 40 to 50,000 of that.
Just to do the I do's.
That was like a $5,000 or $6,000 package for each couple.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
Wow.
But who's to say? We got married at a Reds game.
Right.
You don't have to really have a wedding. Get all these people here partying.
Yeah.
We just have the after party.
Let's go to the Diamond Lounge right afterwards.
It's like
Right?
make something work.
Yeah.
And I saw a couple at country concert. There's a couple that got engaged, and then there's a couple who literally got wed at country concert. I'm like, best wedding reception ever. We can't compete against that.
You're kidding. Fair
Man,
food,
it's like,
fair food and everything.
Getting the food, getting the booze, it's all good. Everyone's on their own. Hardy comes on stage and does his thing. I'm like, that's awesome.
So you were at country concert.
Yeah,
How crazy was that Hardy concert? Because I heard everybody loved it.
unbelievable. Unbelievable. I knew of him. We'll play some of his songs at some weddings around here. Very talented artist. I
yeah.
was floored. It was
Yeah.
an experience of and it's so funny because we went all 3 nights, and not to bore you guys, but like great artists all year,
Yeah.
the whole time. But you have like it's
crazy
John
he's
Michael
not, like-
Montgomery, Diamond Rope, guys
Yeah.
who are like just playing music, and they did great. Well,
Yeah.
now the shift of it's just in the last 15 years, but
Yeah.
you have to be a performer running around. He was
All over the place.
on.
I heard he was a great
awesome.
entertainer.
He was unbelievable.
I heard another story about country concert while we're on this topic. That Morgan Wallen actually did not have a very great show, but it was because he was sick.
Lots of
They
things.
said he as soon as he went off stage, he puked, went to his tour bus, and fell asleep.
Yeah, I heard a bunch of different things, and more so, if I was 21 and paid my ticket to go because he was the act, and it
Right.
brought in everyone. When that happened, a lot of people at first were just like, okay, is he going to do a final? A lot of confusion.
Yeah.
Being older and more mature is
Yeah.
what I'll go with.
I felt like
It's
that at the
we
Wall
sit
Puck
there-
fireworks.
Yeah, you're just like,
Dude.
I saw that podcast. We were just like, okay, so my wife and she's just like, all right, I guess. And everyone just kind of left perplexed. But, nowadays, pre-children, I would have been like, it was awful. How dare he?
Yeah.
Now it's like something happened. Like, he wouldn't
Yeah.
have just done that. And you just hope that everything is okay.
Yeah.
First and foremost. But it was a very abrupt end.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of rumors, and you always have that. But, like,
Right.
man, I just hope that everything went well for him. But,
Yeah.
he was, until then, it was pretty good on his part.
Yeah.
Nico Moon was probably my most favorite besides Hardy. Nico
hear-
Moon,
I
man,
didn't hear
he
about that
kicked off Saturday. And
Okay.
talk about performers, just getting people hyped
Excited,
up, getting
yeah.
excited.
Hell yeah.
That's what it's about.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Get them ramped up for the closers.
Exactly. And they're not ashamed to say that. They're like, we're getting you guys ready to go.
So the story I heard about this Hardy guy is he's not a huge name yet.
He made his name at country concert. There was
Yeah.
no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
That's
I haven't heard of any of these guys.
He took a guitar and like smack. I'm like, man, my that was awesome.
That's sweet.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
So now, going back to the music a little bit for you, what do you guys have to do to legalize playing whatever you want, basically?
A lot of times too. So with weddings, private events, and that is one of the it's a private event, so you can play what you want. Now, streaming music and things like that. I know there are people out there in the world that I can DJ, I play that. That is about as illegal as you can get.
Yeah.
And so what we do, we're an LLC. We have a full licensure with a couple different record pools. Basically, the same ones that the radio stations have, and so we have to pay an X amount per year.
What is that?
Legalized music, and we get it pulled in from there.
So you can't just pull up with your phone, plug in speakers, and just start streaming
How many
on
people are like,
Spotify.
you have this song? Well, no, we don't have that song yet. until we get it. Now, usually the songs and the record pools that we use, they are pretty spot on with the music we get. Once in a while, you'll get this underground music. Someone will be like, "Can you plug me in my phone?" No. Or you're not going to get caught. No, that's not how we roll. So we pay an X amount per year with some of these record pools. We get about 100, 150 songs a week, and we're able to.
So explain to me what like a record pool. What do you mean by that?
So basically, it's like an online program. I'm going to use Promo Only as one of our cases. Promo Only is one of the companies that we utilize, and they basically have access to my computer. They send us downloads every week. It goes on to, my supply of music, and then I'm able to have that. It's edited, which is even better.
Yes.
Because a lot of times we do specialize in weddings. So you don't want Granny hearing certain words at 7:30 or 8 o'clock. So, get all that ready. Yeah. Get all that.
Granny's gone.
Can you please turn it up now? Yes, we can.
Yeah. I'm sure you get that a lot.
It's all good. So yeah.
So what does one have to pay for a record pool?
That varies, I think. Well, it varies with the number of DJs you have. It varies with the, just your large company of some sort. So mine's going to be different than someone who just does it solo.
Okay.
It's going because you have to pay for each license. How it's supposed to work is we do want to do it the right way.
Sure.
We have to pay a license for each of our DJs to be able to have their license.
Okay.
And so,
Yeah, it's kind of like us with marketing. Like we have to when we use a company called Cloud Campaign, and basically we have to pay per client that we have.
Yeah.
So
Yep, that's basically yeah. And so it's worked well. And again, just being able to have that confidence in certain pools of like we know that they're going to supply us with some music that's going to be fitting for the area or whatever, like different genres, different stuff.
You started in 2012.
Yeah,
so I'm sure you got a pretty big library.
That's a big one. It's a big one.
Yeah. That's good though. That's good. Yeah. And at least you're covered.
Yeah, and I never want to delete the songs because you just never know when they're going to need it. And
never know.
Hard drives in today's world, I'm like, we'll just buy a new hard drive. I can upload.
How many hard drives you got for that?
So each one of my DJs has one with their license, and so I have backups to their backups. So I basically double up just to be safe. That's a good idea. That regard. So
right.
I got 12 hard drives roaming around somewhere.
Okay.
And I mean, are they a terabyte hard drives or
2 terabytes?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of music.
That's decent amount.
That's usually a lot for video what this guy uses, but for just straight music, it's a lot of music. But that's good though. It's like I said,
good
you
to
never
have
know.
Yeah.
I'd rather not be put in a spot of like that's going to be such a special song to those people, and we don't have it because I just wanted to delete it.
Yeah.
It's good just to have
Exactly.
that on.
So for weddings, do you have the couples actually like select certain music that they want to?
Yeah, so again, they kind of have that option. We have some clients, we get 3 types of clients really. The one who leave us really nothing. They're like, we just trust you.
Yeah, take
play
care
whatever.
of it. Right.
And that's great. And then we get the other end where they're just like, look,
We like those clients.
8:34, we want this. At 8:37, we want this. At 8,
Oh wow.
we can do that, but also know there's going to be, you got to give us some leeway with that. But
Right,
it's also helpful too because especially if it's a fun crowd, I don't have to play the whole song. We're able to just kind of do some chorus stuff throughout, and it's a fun time.
Kind of keeps the party going.
Yeah, just to change
Keep it moving.
change it up a little bit, and that's okay too. And then kind of the middle of the road, they'll give us like 10 or 12 requests. Everything we do is automated online now. So like we have an online, our library matches up with their planning form. So basically they see what we have. They type in the artist, the song. They can just drag it over.
Nice.
So they have that power just to create what they want. And so many times too, which is great. This just going to show my age a little bit, but we have so many, you did my 2 brothers' weddings, my first cousins, my aunts. Great. The most recent wedding was my brother's, and it was such a bond. It was awesome. Well, with technology, here was their playlist. Just use that playlist. Okay. It's easy, but I'm like, it's kind of one challenge. We want to have some fun with it. But it's all good.
That's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like from 2012 to now, you guys have really grown.
Yeah.
That's got to be. That's got to. That's got to feel good though.
It's awesome.
So, you graduated though with the sight in mind of being a teacher.
Absolutely.
And it's developed into a 6-headed DJ monster out of Coldwater, Ohio.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Let's call it I have the best wife in the world and the most understanding wife in the world, because being able to, the nice thing is a lot of the things are automated within the systems, and we have a good workflow and good work system with the DJ company. I'm a middle school principal still by day.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Cool. Yeah. So
I thought you were doing that full time.
No,
now.
I wish. I've been there. until I lose that love of education.
Yeah.
But no, being a middle school principal is awesome, just because you can relate a lot of the same types of things. I'm trying to coach people and grow people, and just
you ever DJ
like the
during
team.
school?
Oh, they will always have a free DJ at every dance. I think that came with my contract.
Yeah.
You have to, all junior high, all high school dances are now covered.
Yeah.
So you just play like the appropriate song?
Absolutely.
Are you out there watching like, hey,
Don't you dance.
3
You
inches.
Back
enough
away.
Enough for Jesus.
Yeah, it's like
That's
back,
enough out of you, Kevin Bacon.
back.
There'll be no
Some of your
loose,
listeners will be like, Kevin, who?
yeah.
there'll be no loose foots here.
What is
Loose
happening here? So being able to play, the dance, it's fun.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's funny. That's cool.
It's great.
Yeah.
And
Principal DJ in your
I'll get some of those middle school kids who are like, "You're not cool," and then I play at the dance, and they're like, "Oh, okay, all right."
turn down for what?
Respect, Mr. Hemmelgarn.
We'll go with that.
That's awesome. That's funny.
That is great.
So no sleep, supportive wife, great
I hear
family, life is good. So
That's
I
good,
can
man.
relate.
That's
Yeah.
good.
I can relate.
good.
I can relate. Yeah, that's crazy, man. It's been so long. I'm so glad you're doing well.
Yeah,
so
I
glad you're doing
appreciate
well. I'm super happy for you. That's awesome. What's even better though is that
That you're a teacher on top of this. DJ.
what's better
Or
about
principal. Sorry.
what's
principal.
so crazy though is that
That's all
good.
I look back at a lot of the guys from that university, and I feel like I know more business owners from just the crowd that I was around, and that's insane.
yeah.
It's insane. I mean, like,
You're all grown.
Well,
yeah,
it's crazy to
Never
see.
thought
Yeah.
you'd make it this far.
You knew that. Yeah, well, you mentioned something. You're like, I didn't go to the class thing and this and that.
yeah.
The one thing I've learned, education is important. I always stress that.
Sure.
But you can't be an entrepreneurial set, like that mindset of, you've just got to, just like with anything in life, it doesn't matter whether you have a college education or not, you've got to be able to, strap on the boots and go to work.
Yeah.
And
Yes, sir.
whether it's side hustles or this or that, you've got to do what's going to, A, make you happy.
Sure.
And B, what's going to make you as successful and
Absolutely.
just keeping you that way. And
Yeah.
you get people dabble in a whole bunch of different stuff, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Until they find that niche.
Yeah. For me, I think it was more or less, I've done so many different jobs, so many different things. It really built who I am today.
Absolutely.
And my character it attests to what my character is today. I've learned to reach common ground with a lot of different people, a lot of different people. I mean, from construction to sales to corporate setting to bartending to security jobs. I mean,
Absolutely.
there's so many different variations of people that you meet along that way, and I'm thankful that I was able to do that stuff. It's really built who I am today. I really do believe that. So, and being able to feel like I can reach any type of common ground with any type of person, whether it be a client or colleague.
Yep.
I feel like that's really furthered who I am.
And
So-
we need that in the world today more than ever. Being able to find that common ground, just look, we have a purpose.
Yeah, yeah. We had a debate the other day in the office. That was interesting, wasn't it, Emma?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we have a couple of young people in the office, and you have two older guys like me and Adam here. I'm so old. Well, I mean, we grew up in a different era, completely different era, and it's hard to see a different mindset when you've been instilled such a mindset.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, but it was a good debate, and at the end of the day, like, even though I think in their minds they were probably like, we're still right, like you're still wrong. But to me, though, I think it was nice to actually have the conversation and be able to talk about it.
Yep.
And I think that's cool. So
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
yeah, it's interesting stuff, man. It's interesting stuff. Dude, I can't believe you're Rocking out a 6-headed DJ monster all the way from Coldwater to Cincy.
We're finding a way to make it work.
You go across state lines at all?
Yeah. So we'll go Indiana. We'll go.
Oh, that's right. You said you did the Key West thing.
Yeah. We did Texas, San Diego, kind of go wherever, man.
Nice.
So.
That's awesome.
That's cool. So you've seen the show before, right?
Yep.
All right. You ready to get into some rapid fire questions?
Yeah.
I was hoping you'd forget about it or technology-wise.
So this is where Emma's going to take over here. Emma, why don't you go ahead and tell John the rules here?
All right, so we'll start with our rapid fire questions.
All right.
I'll ask a question, you answer it.
Don't forget, Emma, we got to get the sour candies out.
Oh, shoot, yeah.
Got some right here.
Do we? Oh, here we go.
Here's
We got two left. We got.
there's
go with these.
sour sucker and a sour sucker.
Oh, my.
I'll do a sour sucker. Why not? I need
Alrighty.
to get some more.
You can pop 2 in. You can do 1. Whatever you want to do.
He's like, I want to do 0.
Can I do 0? I'll do it if you do it.
I'll do 1. Or we got the hot chocolate.
Nah.
Oh, there's a bunch of. Oh, wow.
Did you get it all over?
Yep.
Careful.
This sucker has a bunch of sugar inside of it. Oops.
Sour sugar.
I had no idea.
All right.
There's a lot in there.
Oh, man.
On you, Emma. Whenever
All
you
right.
tell us.
We'll wait for him to get his open.
If I can get it. It's really sticky. It's like stuck. There we go. All right. Gosh.
Ready?
Yep.
We're ready.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, man. Wow. They're rough.
Okay. So earlier this week in the office, we were talking about why mosquitoes even exist. So we said,
True, we were.
our coworker Donovan said that mosquitoes are like rice. Like if there was no rice in the world, a lot of people would be hungry. So my question is, would you give up rice if it meant that mosquitoes no longer existed?
Rice goes so good with so many things.
It could, yeah.
Feeds a lot of people.
I said yes until Donovan looked that up and said mosquitoes were gone. A lot of the ecosystem, animal, insect stuff would go hungry. It's like taking something off like they're...
Kind of like the bee. It's
I'm like, man, I really hate mosquitoes.
got to sacrifice a little bit.
He looked it up too. I think he said the only reason why they're alive is just for other stuff to eat them. I was like, well, that's lame.
Yeah.
You got to make them bloodsuckers? Jesus.
I guess that's what office for. Stay inside.
Yeah.
We have choices, you know.
I couldn't give up rice. I don't think so.
I like rice.
Yeah. I feel like the Asian population would starve.
Yeah, I definitely keep the rice.
I can battle mosquitoes for it.
Okay. Just stay inside with your rice. My next question. Did you ever get detention in school, and what was it for?
Oh, gosh.
Yes.
Man.
Do I gotta say all of them or just one?
Just say the worst.
What year?
Say the worst one.
That probably not. that wasn't a detention.
You have a school principal here. I'd like to hear your detention status and all the stories.
I don't know. I think it was detention. Let's see. It wasn't really that many on Monday school. I don't remember. Probably like fighting on the bus or something. Stupid. That's why I hate it. I was so excited to get my license. Everyone just... Why does everyone got to act so much extra crazy when you get on a bus?
Yeah,
that's true.
They just forget who and how the rules work of life. They're just like,
It's a whole nother world.
I'm like, what's going on, man?
Yeah.
They're probably roughed up a kid, and they're like, detention. I'm
believe
like,
that. I
I
believe
just did
that.
your job, man.
It's all good.
It's all good.
I would say I got a detention for probably being on my cell phone in high school. I don't really remember.
How dare you?
I know.
Well, see, that was the thing I do remember. This is when like the picture phones were being big.
Oh, yeah.
So they're like,
Yeah.
if you're on your phone and it doesn't have a picture like a camera on it, you get detention. But if you were messaging and had a camera, you get a Monday school. I was like,
Really?
Bro, it's not my fault, bro.
It's not my fault, bro.
I'm a high roller. Look at me.
Yeah, like they enforced that for like 2 years, and they're just like, no, everyone's getting the same. I was like, so if you get a camera, you get more in trouble. I was like, that's lame.
God, that's terrible.
Did you ever get a detention in school?
I never got a detention.
No?
Nice. He ran.
I was close
He
once
ran.
in
He
like,
ran.
6th grade, and when the teacher's just like, my parents were both in the school system. This teacher's like, I'm going to write up a detention. I said, well, do you have to? What do you need done in the room? Do I need to clean up some stuff? And she's just like, you do this again, I'm going to call your parents. You're getting detention. Boom. No detention.
I feel like if I just said what you just said, they would think that I'm being a smart aleck. They'd be like, now you're getting 2. I'm like, no, I'm trying to not get one. I'm being serious. Now that's 3.
Well, the bull would get the horns.
Well, Mrs. So-and-so, I saw you part with my parents this weekend. Do you want some stories to come out?
Right,
Oh,
right.
man.
I've been there. I know how that one rolls.
So
What,
yeah.
what about you, Emma? Have you ever got a detention?
No.
Find that hard to believe.
I believe it, actually.
That's funny. That's awesome.
Okay, if you had to fight any Marvel or DC villain, who do you think you'd have the best chance at defeating?
Oh, Loki. Easily. If I had the powers to defeat him, obviously.
You think the best villain that you would be able to defeat the easiest
Yeah.
would be Loki?
I think so.
Bro, Avengers Assemble right now. You're going to need some help, bro. There's no way. Did
it
you
was
not
just
watch
him-
did you not watch the first Avengers?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're right. He just looks like a little bitch.
Yeah, but he's the god of mischief, bro.
That's true.
He's a god.
That's true. That's
I'm
true.
gonna think maybe like DC in the Batman world. I'm gonna do like the clay guy. I can't remember his name. The clay. I can't remember, but he's basically made out of clay, and you just catch him on fire and get him
It's true.
stone hard, and then give him a Judy chop, and he falls apart, bro. Done.
There he is. Clayface.
I love it.
Clayface. There you go. Clayface. Right
He
there.
looks scary, though.
I know.
Impressive. Yeah.
Or Sandman.
Man.
Yeah.
Sandman. I feel like the heat. Or
about-
I was going to go Sandman.
Yeah.
Just
almost-
because. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like you'd keep hitting him, though, and he just like would keep regenerating.
he find a way to get it done.
Just wash him down
Whatever
the
it
drain
takes.
with water.
I was
Whatever
saying,
it
that's what you
takes.
do. Water is
Yeah.
the way to get him. That's what I'm
true.
saying. Bucket of water, squirt gun.
What about the Riddler? It's just a guy.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
But trying to get to him, we might have some booby traps. You got to solve some riddles. I'm like, dude, I
Done.
have anxiety thinking about the escape room. I'm like, dude, trying to solve this riddle, just kill
Done.
me, bro. If I find you, I'm definitely kicking your ass.
You'd still be in there.
I would never get out.
I'd have the Riddler meet Jigsaw.
What a play game.
You've thought about this.
All right, would you rather have 10 enormous dogs or 100 pet snails?
Oh, 10
Oh,
enormous
10
dogs.
enormous dogs.
I'm a dog lover.
I'm doing 100 pet snails. I love dogs. I will not be able to. I will go broke feeding those enormous dogs. Are you kidding
True.
me?
That's true. Snails don't eat nothing.
True. I just put them in one giant planetarium or something, and ecosystem, and just chill.
These are my
One bag
presents.
and just sprinkle it in there. 10 ginormous. I'm thinking like Sandlot dog. 10 of those, bro. No way.
10 Cliffords.
Oh hell no.
Feed them some mosquitoes and see what happens.
There you go. There you go. It's protein.
That's pretty good.
Oh, man.
Okay, who is your favorite stand-up comedian?
Oh man.
I'll go last on this one. You want me to go first?
We all know yours. Come on.
Yeah, Tom Segura. I'm a huge Tom Segura fan.
Bet.
Okay. Mine. God, I'm gonna.
There's so many though.
I know.
It's really like they've gotten more and more, and then better and better. And
I mean-
all of them are like helping each other now.
Yeah, it almost depends what type of comedy. Like if we're doing dark humor,
yeah.
Anthony Jeselnik is
Yeah.
king for me.
And you see this, you mentioned that, like all these guys, they're all kind of like coming together, and you're like, oh yeah, you know, they talked with so and so. You kind of
Yeah.
see,
Yeah.
see that
trend.
style.
Yeah.
Yeah, see that style with him. But honestly, high school, college, we were all Dave Chappelle, and
That's true. That's true.
I'm like,
I remember Dave Chappelle and Dane Cook was a big
Dane
thing.
Cook was
Cook,
huge.
yeah,
Was
that's
huge,
right.
dude.
Did you hear the story about Dane Cook and Dave Chappelle?
No.
So there's a story that came out that Dave Chappelle showed up at the Laugh Factory in L.A., I guess, to do a set, and it was kind of like unannounced. And he shows up, and the producer of the show basically says, "Hey, Dave, if you can do a tight 10-minute show, tonight's Dane's night. He's headlining." And this is in the height of Chappelle shows, what this guy said.
Okay.
And he said, so Dave was pretty big at this point in time, but Dane was on fire at this time.
Yeah.
So he said, tonight's Dane's night. He's doing a 45-minute show right after you. He's like, so try to keep it to a tight 10. And Dave goes, okay. Now this guy said any other comedian at that stature would do 45 minutes and say,
Screw you.
Yeah. So, but what happened was Dave went up, did a tight 10.
Yeah.
And he said, he looked at the crowd. He goes, hey, I don't usually do this, but I'm going to go outside, smoke a couple cigarettes. If you guys want to come out there, do some meet and greets, I'll sign some autographs and we can chit chat. And he walked outside and the entire crowd left before Dane went on.
Damn, that sucks. Sorry, Dane.
Gotcha.
Yikes.
Talk about a game changer.
Wow.
Man, that's awesome. Man.
Damn.
Yeah, that was
Dane.
crazy.
Okay, what is a movie that is so bad it's somehow good?
There's so many.
I guess you could do, well, I don't know how many times you watched it. Do like Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah.
I like the Nacho Libre.
Yeah.
I was going to say Joe Dirt too, but I couldn't get 15 minutes into that without
Seriously.
throwing up. Granted, I it was back when I was in Texas and my friends were like, let's find the one. I don't know. I couldn't fit it. You seen Joe Dirt too? It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I guess maybe I was just seeing too many of the similarities to the
That's
first
just-
one.
yeah.
I'm like, man, if I just gone past it,
Yeah.
that could have been maybe mine. So bad, it's so good.
I would say it's so bad it's somehow good.
I'm trying to think.
Grandma's Boy?
Man.
Grandma's Boy.
Yeah, but it was just an underclass, like an underrated movie. It was really good.
It was really good.
I'm gonna go.
I guess how do you define bad?
I don't know. I was thinking like cheesy and the actors are bad,
But it's still, you can't
But, like,
look away.
Yeah, like you've seen
Gotcha.
it 10 times.
Any movie on the Hallmark Channel?
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Watched a lot of those with my mom.
Yeah.
Really
I
good.
know this actor. He was,
Yeah.
or she was
Yeah.
so good at this.
Rob Lowe again.
I'm like, what is? It's like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go. What was it? Hot Tub Time Machine? Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what Time Machine probably one into.
That was one of those. I'm like, what?
So bad, it's
is
just like,
this?
okay.
It's
What
awful.
about Out Cold?
I don't know if I've
I don't know.
seen
Who's
it.
out cold with?
So it was one of Zach Galifianakis' first movies.
Well, if he was in it, it was great.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad.
Out cold. Oh, okay.
Yeah, about snowboarders.
There you go. Yep.
Oh, and Tara Reid was in it. Van Wilder.
Oh, man.
2001.
Man.
I don't know if I've seen that.
Well, I know what
Oh,
my wife and I are
yeah.
going to do tonight.
Yeah.
I'm going
think
to watch some
yeah.
Out Cold.
Not
There you go.
another teen movie.
Oh,
Yep,
those
right
are-
there.
Oh, yeah.
That would be the one.
Maybe like scary movies.
Yeah.
movies and
Yep,
stuff.
I think it would be those for sure. Terrible actors.
These are terrible.
Yeah.
But this is so funny. And
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
It's like Jesus.
Yeah.
Man.
It's a good one. All right, can you play any instruments?
Nope.
Yes.
Negative.
Can play the trumpets.
Can you really?
Yeah. I don't know if I
No
can read
idea.
it anymore, but that's what I used to
Yeah.
play. And I played the guitar like very, very. I could play like "Smoke on the Water."
Huh.
Down,
It's more than what I can do.
down, down. Oh, I'll teach you. It's easy.
Is it? All right.
I did a snare drum
Game
in sixth
on.
grade band. I got a snare drum yet, I think,
Okay.
somewhere
Yeah.
hanging around mom and dad's
There you
house.
go.
I couldn't even play Rock Band, so
So just trumpet for me. That's it.
There were a lot of broken guitars at our college house because we couldn't do it. Like, this is stupid.
yeah. So let's play Rock Band. Here,
Yeah.
Trey, you got the mic.
Playing it at 2 a.m. It's like, nope, this is not a good.
They would even
scenario.
unplug the mic for me.
You're done.
Man.
Okay, what was your worst school field trip?
Oh man, everyone rocked because we
Yeah.
weren't in class.
That's true. Man, it's hard to pick a bad one, I think.
Man.
That is tough.
School field trip.
Do we go anywhere?
Do you have a field trip that you guys do at your school now that you're like, oh God, not again?
They're all fun because I plan it. No, I'm just kidding. You're gonna like
they are
this,
all
kids.
great.
They're fun. We're gonna go to the zoo. Hope
Single
no one,
file.
Hope no one jumps into any of the cages.
Oh,
here,
gosh.
kids. Gosh.
I'm trying to think back to all of our field trips. I had quite a bit, but I don't know.
Even though there were like, if I had a bad one, I don't know.
With friends,
The best thing would be like going to the lunch restaurant, or like we would get McDonald's.
Yeah.
We did something in Lima one time. I went to QP Hamburger. I'm like, what is this? It's the best thing ever.
Best ever.
Ever.
It is, dude. It
I
is.
would say going to like some park and they're like,
Yeah.
let's go through the trails. And I'm like, boring.
What's funny? That's what you, it's
Johnny
funny you say
Appleseed
that.
Park. We would go to Lima.
Is the worst
when I
field
went to
trips I was
Bath.
thinking.
That's what, yeah.
Any
yeah.
walking, and then that's it. Like, well, that's all we're gonna do is walk. Like,
And
I
it would
remember
be
going
on
to
it'd be on the hottest and most humid day.
I remember going to the Walpock
So
Park,
many mosquitoes.
just walking around the Walpock, where the baseball diamonds are next to
Oh,
Walmart.
yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
big long black trail.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
oh, I was gonna walk around here. I'm like,
You understand the teachers did just because they don't want to go back to school.
yeah, but this is a field trip. Like, can we do something fun? Like,
It's
you got to
fun.
watch us. We're all scattered. You don't want to have us in like one fun like bowling alley or something.
right.
Dang,
that
man.
costs money.
Right.
Schools, we're
Shoelace Express, guys.
going to take
Free.
we're gonna take a walk around the park.
Makes sense.
So, I would say when we went to Johnny Appleseed Park, I mean, I remember like walking through like and it's not big. But I mean, when you're like, I guess like in second grade or whatever, it probably seems a
like,
little bit
that's awesome.
bigger. But like, I remember even in second grade, we'd go to that Johnny Appleseed Park, and after we were done, they're like, okay, now if you go over there to where the owl catcher is, he will show you how he catches owls. And I'm like, bro, can we just go back to school?
And then you're slapped with the detention.
yeah. And that was my first attention.
Stupid ass.
Oh, man.
That's funny.
Look at these rocks that we found. It's like, oh my god.
Polish every last one.
Cool.
If you siphon through this dirt, you might find an arrowhead.
This is free child labor. Right now.
Yeah, right.
What's going on?
Okay, what song do you want to be played at your funeral?
Man.
I mean, I feel like I had this planned out before, and you asked me too fast.
What song?
Depending on how I go, it's going to be "Shot Through the Heart" by,
Okay.
and if I get shot by the heart, depending on if I go off and I'll fall off a bridge, I'm going to be dressing like Superman, and what Kryptonite be playing?
Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
I don't know.
What was the Superman song? Do you
If
remember
I
that?
go crazy.
No, not that one. The other one.
Oh. Superman song?
Yeah. Can you look it up for us?
Is it
Emma?
from the Tony Hawk Pro Skater demo?
Tony
Nope.
Hawk, man. That's
It was a
name I
great
haven't
game,
heard.
though. What was it? Fight for Fighting. Superman.
5 for Fighting. Superman.
Yeah. I can't stand to fly.
No. Yeah, it was Fight for Fighting. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's who sings that song?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's who sings.
Yes.
That's not who I pictured singing that song.
I'm more than a plane.
That's singing. Not
Yeah,
who
that was
I.
a good song, though.
That's not
That was
who
a
I
good song.
pictured. To
Cut
sing,
our
sorry.
audio.
Yeah.
I just pictured someone completely different all these years. Thank you. Emma.
Thank you.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a Jason Mraz wannabe.
Yeah. I'm going to search up some of the songs and start playing at dinner music.
You need to start going through all your music
Time to go back
and
through
start-
No kidding.
and plan out one of your funeral songs.
God,
If I had a funeral song.
you like a hurricane.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want something uplifting. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Man, I would have to go. Man, those are all good songs that you guys are coming up with too.
I'd
Billy Joel piano man.
I'd probably do "Lose Yourself" by Eminem.
That's awesome. Okay. I don't feel like any song would really be bad.
I'm like, yeah, you could kind of go with anything.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for that funeral gig. Like, that'd be awesome.
Right?
What's the one that's like,
Hey, wait,
you'll
let's
never
wait.
see me again? I would do that.
You would do that one?
Yeah.
Okay. I'd probably play WAP.
Oh God.
they'd be like, turn it on, and be like, no, this is what he wanted.
The first time people actually start leaving a funeral.
Yeah.
Like, dude, nah. Good seeing you, man. I'm
I'm out.
Jeez.
Or Afro Man, Colt 45.
I would
I'd play
do
that
that.
at my
cool.
funeral.
Could do some Colt 45.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah. Everybody just be tapping their feet.
You know what? I need to hire you for my funeral. Just play whatever. Just make it fun and upbeat.
I got you.
Not just one. Just keep it going.
I got you. I tell you what, I'll give you a login. You can like make your playlist right now.
There you go. There you go.
Change this.
There you go.
You can just pull it up. This is what he wanted.
This is what he wanted.
I'd have Spice Girls want to be.
Yes.
Spice up your life. Woo. Some ABBA.
yes.
Dancing queen.
Absolutely.
All right, last rapid fire question. If you were a chair, who would you like to sit on you?
Who would you like to sit
Depends
on?
on what kind of
questions?
depends on what kind of chair I am.
A king's chair.
Did you think these questions as you're on vacation?
10 a.m.
she-
this morning.
No, you know what she done on vacation? She told us she read 4 books.
There's
did.
nothing wrong with that. I was a language arts teacher. That's what 4 books did you read?
One was Before We Were Yours.
Okay.
I don't remember the titles. They were all like in the house that we rented, and I was like,
Oh,
I
okay.
only have
Just kinda
10 days
picking it
to
up.
read these books. So I sped through them.
That's okay.
Nice. That's cool though. That's
Very
good.
nice.
I would
I remember the good old
sit
days.
in the pool and close my eyes and not think of books.
I also played solitaire and just crosswords.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
She's like, and I went through 7 coloring books.
It's pretty good time.
Crayolas were down to a nub by the time I was done.
Sorry, you got to come back to this.
She wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Right? All right.
good
If
one.
I were a chair, who would I like to sit on me?
Not
Man.
that one.
Yeah. How about
No,
somebody
'cause you
light
stink.
like Kevin Hart?
I wasn't even thinking now. I'm just thinking like butt stinks, bro. I don't want to sit there. I was thinking weight at all. Dude, sorry.
Yeah.
I'd go with my dog just because.
That's there you go.
good one.
There you go. That is a good one.
One of
Man.
the 10 giant dogs that I might
Yeah.
own.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
I'm taking a seat, Clifford.
Yeah. I'd have to go. Yeah. My little doggy. She's a little tiny chihuahua.
Yeah.
Nice and cuddly. That's a nice one.
So my our little dog that we adopted, we have a little Yorkie, and over the last like 2 weeks, I've noticed that whenever I'm sitting, and all dads have their chair, right?
Yeah.
So like, I have my chair, and I noticed that this dog Sky, our little Yorkie now, comes and sits between me
The armrest.
and the armrest, and I don't really I don't interact with my dogs a lot, except for my big dog Buckeye. I mean, he's always around, but this little dog I don't ever really interact with. And like the last 2 weeks, she just comes and sits and like cuddles up right there, and I keep looking at my wife every time. I'm like, why is she messing with me? Why is she doing this?
That's what.
Yeah, she's like,
what my
she
girl's
likes
dog
you.
did, dude.
I'm like, I don't ever say anything to this dog.
Same thing with Ariel, and she's sitting there relaxing, and she's like, "Oh, it's relax time." He's pretty good at that. I want to do that too. So they
Maybe
always,
that's what it is. I know how to relax
Yeah.
if she wants to relax.
always did it to me. I'm just like,
It's all good.
That's funny.
I don't do anything to
Yeah.
you. Why?
I like the
It's nice.
I like
It's
the
nice.
dog.
Yeah.
The dog one. It's good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's nice.
Safe
Good question.
Safe
too.
answer.
Good question.
So you got something for us different this time. We're not doing the would you
do.
rather. So what do you got? What do you got for us?
All right. So have you guys seen the TikTok trend? Like she's a 10, but and then it. So it's like if
Maybe.
if someone was
Yeah.
like
I've
they
seen it.
looked like a 10,
Oh, okay.
but then
yeah.
there's a catch.
Gotcha.
So now what are they?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna tell us like this one says she's a 10, but she says I'm fine when she's sad. So then we give you a number on what we would actually rate her.
right.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do it.
That's interesting.
So the first one says she's a 10, but she says I'm fine when she's sad. I'm going 7.
Maybe 6. 5?
Maybe a 6.
5.
5.
Just sitting there bawling your eyes out. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Clearly, yeah. That's fine.
Clearly.
It's going to be great.
Okay. She's a 10, but she asks you if you'd still love her if she was a worm.
Oh. 3.
That doesn't bother me. You still love me? I'm like, I guess. You better catch me. Depends on if you catch me a good fish.
Hoping to get bit by a mosquito out there while you're fishing. Man, I'd go 4 just because 4 is a number.
Yeah. I'd be like, honestly, if a girl was like, would you still love me if I was a worm? I'd been like, get out.
Now.
That
Red
is
flag.
Yeah, red flag.
She's a 10, but she pours the milk first in the cereal.
Who does that?
Oh, she's not human. That's not a real person.
You do that?
No.
No.
Who?
2.
I think we've only talked, or the only time we've done that is if I finish my cereal, I'm like, oh, I have more milk. Oh, I
You
guess I have
got
more
to use
cereal
up
in
that
it.
milk.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
Until
about the
there is
only
literally no
time,
milk
yeah.
left.
She's a 2 then.
Man, I would
2,
say a
yeah.
1.
1,
0?
Maybe 4.
That's a psychopath.
Awful.
That's a psychopath.
Not normal.
Yeah. She's probably been in a mall with a gun before.
What's wrong with this person?
All right.
I'm going to go home and see what my wife does with her cereal tonight. I don't know if I ever paid attention. What you got there?
You just start nudging her. You're like, hey, don't you feel like eating cereal?
Poor. Here's the cereal first.
Okay, she's an 8, but she has a Samsung.
0. I hate the green on the texting.
Yeah,
I'm like, nope, I'm done.
I know Adam's a Samsung guy, but I like being able
Sorry.
to see. I like being able to see the blue message and see
Or
if
if it's red.
somebody's read it.
See, what blows my mind when you're having this conversation about colors and stuff, what does that mean?
It means they're not cool.
Bro, I change my own colors to make them my own colors. So when you say your little chat bubble that turns blue, I'm like, bro, I can change
Apple.
mine to any color my heart doesn't.
Apple locks us in.
Can your phone change to any
Blue
color
or
yours
nothing?
wants?
No.
Blue or
Then
green.
you're not cool. Blue or gray? How dull.
I'm in a group right now where everybody, we had to add another member to this group. And the serious question at our meeting was, guys, here's the issue. He doesn't have an iPhone. Nope. Vote no. Literally 3 days later, he's like, my work gave me an iPhone. You're in.
You're in.
Because then you can name the group. Because when it's green and so-and-so likes the status, and then so-and-so likes it, it just goes in like there's
Basically,
no...
Apple gives us
It's a
more.
reply.
Gives us more to do with.
Now, what
other
they're trying
Apple
to do
phones.
is separate
They're
the
dividing.
people.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, oh, you want to be cool? Like, cool? Like, cool? You can only get certain things when you're in the cool crowd. It's like, that's a little too cool for me, man.
That's too cool for
Does
me.
your phone have a camera on it?
Oh, man. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Monday
It doesn't
school.
bother me.
Oh,
They're all the same colors as me. So. 8. 8 for me, because I have a Samsung.
She's a 10, a 10.
10, yeah, it's a 10.
All right, she's a 4, but she does your laundry.
10.
10.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hell yeah.
Deal.
Deal.
She's an 8, but keeps the house at 80 degrees.
Saves me $40 a month. Let's keep her. She's an 8.
You live in the jungle now.
Yeah, I'm going 1 on that one. I'm going 1.
Yeah, it's probably like
I keep my house at
3 or 4.
68 all year round.
It's true. Yeah. It's freezing in your house all the time.
It is.
She's a 5, but she claps when the plane lands.
I just keep it at a 5.
Yeah,
The next time I fly, I'm just going to do an awkward clap when we land just to do a clap.
I do it every time.
This guy knows
this guy knows.
life. Let's applaud for it. We made it.
We made it, everybody. God, that's like one of those dad jokes I would see, like a meme of like claps when the plane lands.
Is there still
Oh,
one on
man.
there? Is there one on there? Is that the same when like the movie's over and you get people that are like,
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
we all seen it. No, I've clapped at some movies too.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh man, we'll get that after like I got to throw this in there like a wedding. Like,
Yeah.
right when like the priest or the officiant or the dad finishes like the meal blessing because they're all like naturally, it's that amen and everybody's like. It's like, you don't have to clap. They just literally prayed.
We got to make it not so quiet. I guess.
Everyone clapped because he just prayed. This is awesome.
All right, she's a 10, but just because of inflation.
I guess she's still a 10. All right, Emma, you ready?
All right.
We got some for you now.
Oh, gosh.
He's a 5, but sings like Shawn Mendes.
Ooh. 8.5.
All right. He's a 10, but does not like sweets.
That is a red flag.
How dare you?
It's like a 3.
3.
Yeah. Okay.
He's a 10, but refuses to pay on dates.
So, like, he's not
doesn't-
paying for mine or his?
He's not paying at all.
All right. That'd be like a 4.
He's refusing to
Bro,
pay.
your dates are going to be like dollar menu.
Yeah, I can't. Frozen pizzas.
It'd be really funny if he's
Nothing wrong
like,
with frozen pizzas.
let me ask you this. What if, like, have you ever been on a date where, like, a guy was like, hey, let's go out for sushi, and, like, you go, like, expensive restaurant, and then what would you do if, like, after it was all said and done, he's like, so you got this one?
I don't know how to say no, so I'd be like, yeah.
Like, cool. This is make sure if we're going on another date, we're going to establish
Yeah.
who's paying. Or this ain't going to happen
Never come
anymore.
here again.
Never come here again.
If we go on dollar menu or frozen pizza, date 2.
Yeah.
Talking about Jack's Pizzas next. He's a 6, but knows Disney movie lines by heart.
It's like a 9.
Yeah?
Yes. It was raised right.
Fair enough. All right, let's get into some current events. What do you got for us, Emma?
All right. Marvel just kind of went into their new plan for the Fantastic Four. It's Phase 6 with the Fantastic Four, Secret Wars,
Yes.
Kang Dynasty.
Give me an all.
So they came out with the release dates for these? When's She-Hulk come out?
It should be later this year on
Okay.
Disney Plus. But
I'm excited for
they
that.
released Phase 5 and Phase 6, it looks like.
Gotcha.
Which,
Oh,
if I'm
Blade.
right.
Blade comes out November 3rd of 2023.
there is a bunch of stuff coming out. But what people are worried about is, Phase 1 through 4.
comes out next month.
Yeah. Phase 1 through 4 took 11 years.
And then all of a sudden they're trying to pump out.
And now they say 5 and 6, they're going to be like, we're going to have in the next 2 to 4 years. It's like,
Wow.
it's Disney,
Yeah.
first of all. So, we'll see. They're doing pretty damn well. But
What's the Kang Dynasty? What is that?
So you remember Loki?
Yeah.
You watched Loki? Remember the very, very end? Spoiler for everyone who hasn't watched it out there, but you're kind of behind.
Yeah.
Remember,
their fault.
Remember when the dude up there, like the timekeeper?
Yeah.
And he was talking about like, well, if I leave, then I got millions and infinitive persons of me doing the same thing. It's going to
all
be
a branch off.
it's going to be awesome, dude. It's going to be sweet. The Kong Dynasty.
I never watched any Marvel movie, and Adam made me watch them
Lured you in,
all in order.
My wife lured me into Stranger Things.
So we just started watching it.
Literally just started, like, I have season 1, episode 1, like, almost done, but, like, only, like, this latest season is when we start. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is actually pretty good. Erica's like,
so-
It is.
yeah.
Just know, it says you're on season 1. It's just going to progressively get more and more intense and more better. It gets so good, dude.
God, they're
It's so
like
good.
babies. I'm like, who are these characters?
Dude, right.
How long have I missed? I'm like, I felt like I've been in a coma for you. I'm like, what has happened?
We just finished watching season 1, but then we also started another sitcom, which I was telling you guys about. We started The Resident, which is pretty good.
Is that good?
It is very good. So my wife's a huge Grey's Anatomy fan.
Yeah.
This type of medical show is more like I would say
So
more
it's
along the lines
romantic.
of House. Yeah, less romantic. More along the lines of House.
Okay.
More about the medicine.
Gotcha.
Pretty good.
We did the Ranch. We don't watch much television in that
Ranch is
house.
good.
Ranch is pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm still like 80 at heart. Like a Friday night, if I'm not DJing, Blue Bloods is on, and I'm like,
Well, then
gotta watch
you'll
this.
really like Stranger Things because that's all 80s.
oh man, it's
Yeah, all
awesome.
80s,
The
dude.
music they got, I'm like,
like I said, it's going to keep
awesome.
getting better and better, man. It's so good. Just keep on that.
Yeah.
You too, Emma. Finish
All
that.
right.
You know what I had my kids watch for a while was Cheers.
Even
yeah.
better. I love it.
That's a good one.
Love
That's good.
watching
I love
Cheers.
it.
The girls used to sing the theme song to it. They knew it.
That's even better.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
4-year-old happened to come across Amazon movies or whatever, Prime Movies the other day, and literally, actually not the other day, about 2 months ago, and it comes on to all of a sudden Sandlot.
Nice.
And watches it on repeat. And I'm
Nice.
like, when he's throwing these words and like throwing this stuff, I'm like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Wife's like, he can't be saying poop face. I said, he can say poop face. You know what I hear from kids at school?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
I'll take
Look
poop
me up,
face.
Adam.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Marvel movies coming out and shows too coming out in the next couple years.
I love the fact that Netflix put back on all that.
Yeah. Oh, they have all that on there.
Yeah, it's all
Interesting. I'm surprised it's not on Paramount.
and Keenan and Kel.
That's on Netflix again too, because they had, like I said, they had it on Paramount for the
Yeah,
longest
yeah.
time. So once I got it back, that's cool.
Yep.
So yeah, if you're a huge Marvel/Disney fan of the
pull
Marvel
that-
stuff,
pull
you're
that
gonna get
out.
all of that
Yeah.
stuff coming out in the next couple of years. Especially if you're a big fan of the Hulk.
I am a big
So
Hulk fan,
She-Hulk
yeah.
comes out. So you see Mark Ruffalo come out with
I
as
saw
the
him in
Hulk.
there,
He'll be
yeah,
cameoing
yeah.
in there too,
Yeah,
so that'll be
looks pretty
sweet.
good.
That's awesome.
Cool. In other news, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck got married in Las Vegas.
Again?
I feel
Yeah,
like I've
that's what I said.
seen that she got married before.
She's been married a lot.
She has the Infinity Gauntlet
The Infinity Gauntlet.
with all the engagement rings she's gotten over the years.
I love the memes of like, in the last 20 years,
I thought
Jennifer
her-
has
real.
6 rings.
I thought her
the Dallas
and A-Rod-
Cowboys still have 0.
Yeah, right. I thought her and A-Rod were like the end. I thought her and A-Rod were the end. Honestly, I thought her and
They
Mark
were
Anthony
engaged.
the
Were
end.
they engaged?
They were
or
married. I thought they were married.
Was it? I knew.
Man.
Hook me up there, Adam, with that rumachata.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
There may not be any left.
Finish him.
Okay, I don't understand any of this, but Lamar Odom is going to fight a fake Drake in a celebrity boxing
my.
match.
How is it a celebrity boxing match?
That's-
It's a fake Drake.
Lamar's alive yet?
That's weird.
He's had
He's had a life.
something.
Man.
He's had something. Speaking of basketball players, real quick,
I don't understand. He's gonna fight a fake Drake.
so the fact that Lamar Odom is on here, I don't know if I really care about this article that much. I mean, Lamar Odom's Lamar Odom, but
He's trying, man.
yeah, he's trying to get back into the game.
What
a
if
little bit.
it's like someone portraying themselves as Drake, but they're fake? So he's just like, yo, I'm gonna fight you.
Yeah, it's on.
Fake ass Drake.
It's kind of like in college. You look like that one guy. I'm going to beat your.
But I heard a hilarious story today. A friend of mine was me and Emma were there, or Emma and I were there. Sorry, language arts. But we were actually at a BNI meeting this morning, and a friend of ours was telling us a story about how he met Dennis Rodman when he was on vacation.
That'd be awesome.
Man,
So
that'd be wild.
Get this though, he's like, he started the entire story out. He was like, "Now I know you guys all have seen him in like wedding dresses, crazy hair, whatever." He's like, by far the nicest dude I've ever met.
That's what I've heard.
He said,
awesome.
So he said that they stayed in like the same hotel, like they were on the same floor as him or whatever. It was right after the Celebrity Apprentice. He actually got voted off the Celebrity Apprentice, and they gave him this hotel room as their incentive, to do the show. So he was there, and he said one morning Dennis Rodman walks by, and he goes, "Hey, you want to go fishing today?" And he's like, he went deep sea fishing with Dennis Rodman. He's like, he was
so
the
cool.
coolest guy ever.
This random person.
Just laid back. And
Yeah. He said he
Dang.
was super chill.
That's sweet.
that is
Yeah.
awesome.
Deep fish diving with Dennis Rodman.
What a story, though, right?
Depends on how someone interprets that.
Yeah.
Did you do it, Dennis Rodman?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Wild.
We literally went deep sea fishing.
Yeah, Carmen Electra was not there.
That's hilarious.
That's interesting.
Oh, man.
All right. Apparently, Johnny Depp has been blasting Amber Heard on his upcoming album.
He
has an album?
I didn't know he sings.
Didn't know that.
I knew he
either.
played guitar, but I didn't know he was
talented.
coming out with an album.
Yeah,
Interesting.
singing is like what he wants his career to be. He
Oh,
just
okay.
keeps taking acting jobs on the side, I guess.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Just on the side, no big deal.
I've made millions.
It's just like 6
I'm ready to go on tour.
Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Amber, stop pooping on my bed.
I gotta know when his. Does it say when his music's gonna be available?
Yeah, it does.
They're going to release it with the Marvel movies and all that.
It's gonna be the soundtrack.
Yeah, they're gonna release it with Aquaman too.
Or maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But
We'll be on the lookout for Johnny
Yeah.
Depp's new album.
apparently
Alright.
there's like play on words about her, but I don't know how people know that either.
That's awesome.
Well, she deserves it.
Be careful. She might throw a lawsuit at him again.
No
Now
kidding.
you're coming after me.
Yeah.
Yep. So, a Star Wars fan edits Obi-Wan Kenobi into a 2-hour movie to try to fix the awkward pacing. I guess people are saying it's too slow and awkward, so...
Interesting.
So like, sped it up?
How do people have time to do that?
Oh.
That's what amazes me.
Right.
Yeah.
I haven't finished it. I have watched 3 episodes, and they are awesome. So I don't know what. Maybe I'm not to the slow part and awkward parts yet, but I think it's great. It's
hilarious.
it's awesome. Man.
I mean, really, though, if you're going to tighten it up and make it shorter, I mean, all you're doing is cutting things out. Then you're not really adding anything.
yeah. So basically, what you're saying is instead of making a series, you're going to make a movie.
2-hour movie, yeah. That's what he said. He took a 2.5-hour film to tighten it up into a 2-hour film, is what he said. So he cut a half-hour of film.
You see, but the show, like each episode is like an hour long.
Oh, it was a show that he did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like it's like a whole series. I think it's like 8 or 9 episodes, or 6 episodes. Sorry.
Season.
So it took 6 hours plus and cut it down to 2.5 hours. It's like, but that's why they made it into a show so you can get more details out of it.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah,
Whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah,
You think his mom calls him up to breakfast when he's sitting in the basement doing that? Man.
honey, your pancakes.
Man.
I'm getting cold.
All right, the suit from the Batman and Robin movie.
The
hits-
nipple suit?
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Oh, the Batman nipple suit. Yeah.
That was a big
I'd
controversy.
buy it.
It's a big controversy.
Just hit the auction for $40,000 with the starting bid.
Ooh.
Who wore that one? Was that Clooney? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a big controversy if they wanted to put nipples on Batman or not.
I remember
It was
that.
a big thing.
Yeah. Didn't Robin have nipples too in that movie?
I think so.
Yeah.
Double nipples.
Man.
Double nips.
40 grand.
Yeah.
You think they had to go more?
Janet Jackson ain't got nothing on those.
Do you think whoever bought that is wearing it?
Oh, they have to.
Some role playing.
Unless it's a guy like my size, he's probably not.
Like, what
I mean,
would
you
you
know he's going to try.
He has it on like halfway, just walks around his house.
when you see these when you see these people buy that stuff, you're like, sure, like, I'm more intrigued. Like, what do they do with it then?
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
right.
is it just sit in their basement, like conversation piece?
Just in a glass case.
Like,
Or maybe, maybe some museum bought it or something.
interesting.
40 grand though. Again, you think it'd go a little more.
Right.
I know. Netflix is going to try out an add-a-home feature to try to charge people who are sharing passwords amongst different homes.
Shares passwords.
Ooh.
Yeah, who would do
would do
such a
that?
thing?
Oh, that's
awful.
the thing.
That's all.
Everyone just watches their own, right?
They already tried doing it by adding
There's some other countries they
by
do that
adding
stuff, too.
how many TVs you want.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's cool about Disney Plus? They don't charge any extra, and you can watch up to 4 different screens on one account. Boom! Take that, Netflix.
Interesting to see what they're going to do there, because now didn't they just add a lower package with ads now? Like,
Yeah.
you can get it with ads. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
Like, hey, you want Hulu? No, I have it already.
Man.
So what about this bundle package? It's like, nope, I will not bow down. I want all of them, not in a bundle.
Before I came here, I was driving around looking for a Blockbuster.
There's one in Oregon.
Road trip.
Just one.
You know what's going to happen, though? I would say probably within the next 10 years, we're going to find a company that establishes itself as someone that can pull all of these streaming services into one and bundle it.
Yeah.
And then cable will become obsolete.
Well, called family video.
Well, it's just kind of it's kind of like what's happened now. You have all these big networks, and they're pulling all these things. And,
Verizon
well, now
pulls
we're on their
in-
own thing. Well, now it's going to go back to
like Verizon pulls in
companies.
if you go with
Hulu,
Verizon, you get
you get
Netflix
Hulu.
plus HBO.
Yeah, you get
And if
Hulu
you
with
do-
it, and
Yeah.
We'll all bundle it back in
iTunes, and
cable.
it all comes back.
Yeah,
Funny
yeah.
thing is, the same companies are still getting the same money.
Yep.
Cable and satellite. It's crazy.
There was a company accused of using The Office, the show The Office, fictional, their company Dunder Mifflin. So they were selling merch that was like Dunder Mifflin merch, but they were sued.
Oh, so it wasn't like they were just
Careful.
like making their own
Right,
Dunder
yeah,
Mifflin stuff
which
and
is
selling
definitely
it.
illegal.
You got to
Yeah,
be careful.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
think it was pretty.
Dang, that sucks.
I wonder what they got. I wonder how much that lawsuit was for.
Yeah, it doesn't.
If they get you, you're done for it because they will.
Yeah, you might as well file bankruptcy at that
They'll,
point.
yeah, they'll take you to
I
the
know they
cleaners.
don't really show it like they used to, but remember on the VHS tapes before you watched it when you're playing?
FBI warning.
Yeah.
Show you like 250 grand.
Yeah, piracy.
Now we think back on that. How in the world would they have ever found?
That's why I asked you earlier
No.
about the music
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
It's like, how do they do it? And I'm like, man, technology, like music, I can get it now, like not back then, but like,
How would they know?
Well, not to go back to it, but country concert. I saw something the other week. A guy like blasted country concert on their social media page, saying, "How dare you all send 16 cops into my trailer? I was just trying to sell, like it was like." Morgan Wallen, it was all the artists. Like he was selling apparel,
So he bought the apparel and resold it.
and he didn't even buy it. He made his own. On the screen print.
that's
and they're like,
bad.
it's still against the like you're
The
blasting
trademark.
them like
Yeah.
it's a trademark thing.
yeah.
No, it's free. And like this guy is just.
Oh
just
God!
It's like, how did you make it
I
this
said, if
far,
any of
buddy?
these if any of these artists find you, you're done for.
Yeah.
How did
done
you make it
for.
this far in life with that kind of
How
attitude?
dare,
Jeez.
how dare you arrest me for doing things that are
Yeah.
illegal?
Wasn't doing anything wrong. Yeah, actually, you were.
Cool.
So have you guys, speaking of Stranger Things, have you heard of the spinoff?
I did hear
No.
about a possible spinoff.
What?
Yeah.
Yes. So the Duffer Brothers, which are the directors, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They're saying it's totally different, but I'm assuming it's still going to be really good.
Okay.
Interesting. I mean, they did a great job with all. I mean, they're going to have the final season in 2024.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, it's going to be released 24. Yeah, yeah.
What's it? Do they say what it's going to be like about then?
No, it's very well. Okay.
Hush hush still.
Yeah, says it's gonna be an 11 spinoff.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Steve and Dustin. I don't know.
Interesting.
So maybe it's one of those where they keep a few characters and build off
all
of
good.
them.
Okay. Hey, I'm probably still going to watch it. Give it a shot.
I'm ready for that 90s show to make a
Man,
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah.
I'm so I love that
Dude.
70s show. I'm like,
That-
what was
Yeah.
that life like?
Yeah. Yeah. What was that?
Harry's like, oh, it was. I'm like, now in the 90s, I'm like, oh, man.
That's
Kick
why when they
your
said
ass. You
the
don't
the
get it.
90s show, I was like, bro, I love the
love Red
70s
Foreman,
show.
man.
I love not like seeing their lifestyle and how simple and easy it was, but like, man, the 90s was my
I'd be like, that was
The 90s are
my era.
yes.
Still have some of those clothes up in the closet.
just hop on a bike and disappear for hours.
Which you'll see in Stranger Things later on. You'll see people wearing certain clothing that are exactly what people are wearing in that 70s show. I can't say anything to
That's
give
so
anything
funny.
away,
Man.
but they're wearing the exact shirt of what characters are wearing in that
Nice.
70s show. I'm
Spot
like,
on.
Their
details,
I
I love it.
loved it. Loved it. Loved it.
Nice.
Sorry.
Okay. Have you guys seen the viral TikTok trend where people go to the Minions movies in suits?
Yeah.
You were talking about this, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I have not seen anything about it though.
I seen one where all these dudes are coming down like an escalator, and it's like 50 of them in like actual like black and white suits. I'm like,
Just looks
they're
like
gonna
the-
go watch the Minions movie?
You sure they're not watching Men in Black International?
Yeah, that's what they look like. So I was like, I don't understand. What's the movement, Emma?
Well, I don't really get it. But like, I don't know how it started. I have no idea. I tried to look that up, but some movie theaters have banned people dressed up in formal attire from watching the movie because there's been a couple movie theaters where they've had like ragers at the front of the pit.
Oh, okay.
So
The frat boys
yeah,
coming up there.
Yeah.
It's coming in nice and proper, then just burning the place down on the way out. Interesting. I have seen it. I just didn't know what started or what the trend. Oh, it just has a sign where they keep
Following
people.
the gentle minions trend, any
I would
group of guests in formal attire will be refused entry.
The rise of. I would hate to be that worker who would have to be like, go banish them away.
Bro, that's a lot of
dressed
that's a
too
lot of
nice.
people.
Is he dressed up? Oh, tell him he has to leave.
It sucks, man.
It's like the opposite of like most LA restaurants.
No shirt, no shoes, no service.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, Adam, if you just show up in just tidy whities, he'd be like, come on in, bro. You're good here.
But you see, like the 50 dudes in dress like clothes, like getting kicked out. Like, what?
Man.
Weird.
There was a woman that got sentenced to prison over $400,000 GoFundMe scam, built on a completely fake story about a
That's
homeless
right.
man.
Yeah, the husband.
What?
Was part, yeah.
You're kidding.
I remember seeing this. Oh, it was.
So he just made a fake GoFundMe page and for some homeless man, but there was really no homeless man.
And then she kept like.
Oh, so so there really was a real homeless guy.
I thought there was. I thought like he was still home, but she just basically said, "I'm going to put it into a trust fund for you. I'm going to take care of it." Blah blah. And they basically ran with it and left.
Gotcha.
Like,
Interesting.
Yeah, they took all
I
the
don't know
money.
where our screen went.
I don't know either. Disappeared on us.
there's no screen. We're just doing this all.
I know, right? There we go. We're getting it back up. There we go.
Are.
All right, what do we got next, Emma?
Okay. The Lima Locos are looking to make their playoff run.
Really?
Yay, go to more of their games now. I've been to 3 of them this year.
Have you?
And they won all 3.
Yeah, they did.
There you
It's
go.
really good.
You're the good luck charm.
Last year I went to their games. They lost every one. So I was like, I don't know if I should go again. My dad's like, come on, man. It'll be all right. I'm like, okay.
Hot dogs are still good.
Dude, hot dogs are great. I always love that beer batter.
Yeah.
Strike them out.
Nice.
Get that $1 off the beer. I still get a beer anyway.
Nice. I haven't been to
That's
I haven't
cool.
been to a Locos game yet. I was invited to one a couple weeks ago. I didn't go though.
They're good stuff. It's good, definitely good, especially when they're doing good. Everyone's in a bit better mood.
Nice. Oh, we got some Reds news, huh?
Yeah,
Votto.
Joey Votto hit a 3-run home run.
He's all over TikTok.
Man.
Have you seen him
I
on
saw-
TikTok? He's all over.
He had the
it.
mascot thing on the other day.
Yeah,
or something
really?
where he had
So the Reds started saying after a while, they're like, every time Joey Votto makes a TikTok, they win. And so now he started doing more of them.
Sweet. Hope they win
Well,
this Sunday.
when they started, 0 and like 50.
Yeah.
Whatever that
Yeah.
That was a
yeah.
rough
Who do they play this
opening
Sunday?
month.
I don't know.
Is it Pirates? I think it's Pirates.
I'm not sure.
The Buccaneers are signing Julio Jones.
I don't like this. Not one bit. He had a bad year with the Titans. He's going to come back and still be Julio Jones next year with Tom Brady passing to him. This is unfair.
In the NFL's defense, does that make sense with everything else that's been going on this year with all the other trades and flops and flips?
I mean, no, it doesn't. But I mean, it.
He's like, no.
Or I mean, yeah. No, it does make sense. It's just I just didn't
This
want,
year with everyone, I know, I get you.
Crazy.
not want him to go there.
But it just makes no.
He could have gone literally anywhere else. And you know what I'm really surprised about this year, and I don't know if we have anything about it in this, but Tyreek Hill will not shut up about Tua Tagovailoa, and he is not good.
Yeah,
He is not a good quarterback. He said he literally came out and said he's the most accurate quarterback in the league.
No
okay,
way.
let's play the Bengals. Play the Bengals. Talk to me when you play Burrow, bro.
Yeah.
Let's all will be laid on the table this year, apparently, for all these other teams throwing around
Most
players
accurate
and stuff.
quarterback. He came from Patty Mahomes to Tua, and he's saying Tua's the bet. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Nah. Interesting though. That's very
Be surprised they win 6 games.
Skittles is being sued. This is a really big lawsuit.
I did see this.
I heard about this. Yeah.
Apparently, there's a toxic chemical in their ingredients, and it's been banned in a whole bunch of other countries.
I'm
But
creating a civil suit against them because I literally could eat like pounds of Skittles a day. And I'm like, so if I get anything,
Yeah.
have you eaten Skittles in the last 25 years?
I used to-
You might be eligible. Yep, that's me.
I used to mix yellow Skittles in with M&M bags and put out bowls in my old works office, and guys would like grab them. They would like just start eating them
A
or whatever, and they'd
handful.
be like, "What the hell is wrong with these M&Ms?"
Because they're
That's funny.
not M&M's.
I've only seen people do that with the Reese's Pieces.
Oh yeah.
Peanut butter and yeah, I heard about that.
Scroll back up. Is it just the red Skittles I see? Because I eat purple Skittles. I don't see purple Skittles,
think it
so
was
I might
all
not
of
be part of
them.
this.
The tropical, the tropical's good.
The purple Skittles were their organic.
those are all
version.
natural.
Organic version.
They came out with a huge commercial though. I saw just today where they do like taste the rainbow, feel the rainbow, but they did like apologize to the rainbow.
Oh, what?
For real, but they actually had a guy up there talking about like on the bench, but they actually had that little at the end like apologize, forgive the rainbow. I was like,
Forgive the rainbow.
they really messed up, man.
Wanna be-
Damn.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Poor Skittles.
Poor Skittles.
You get that civil suit, everybody in the nation is going to be owed 64 cents
Right?
after their $4 billion lawsuit.
Don't even have enough to go buy a new pack of Skittles.
Darn it.
Man.
So apparently in Florida, 70 cows got loose on the turnpike and shut it down completely after their
Damn.
trailer caught on fire.
So they just like let it.
What?
Whoa.
It's a lot of cows.
So a trailer caught fire and they just got loose and they're just like, dude,
Yeah.
Man.
need to get Fido out there to round them up.
And they called the fire department. That always cracks me up. What
Right,
are they gonna
right.
do?
I mean, at least put out the fire.
Yeah.
but-
Although I watched the show 911, they literally call the fire department for everything.
Everything.
Yeah, they do. They do. Those poor guys too.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What do you guys
That's what
want
it
us
is.
to do? I don't know. You're firefighters.
Spray them with a hose. Okay. That's our solution for everything.
Get these cows out of here.
That's funny. As in Florida, of course.
All right. What else we got?
The Lima financial advisor, or one of them, offers advice if you win the Mega Millions jackpot.
Run and don't give them your name.
Yeah. Right. So
Ohio,
it's-
you can.
yeah, it's reached 1.03 or 1.02 billion dollars now,
That's crazy.
Wow.
and the cash option is estimated at $602 million.
That's crazy. Did you see the Raising Cane's CEO in Louisiana? Raising Cane's just a fast food chain.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Raising Cane's.
So Raising Cane's CEO bought 50,000 tickets for his workers.
Yeah.
On the last drawing, and then it didn't win. What was it, last night? I think it was.
Yeah,
And,
it was last
or 2
night.
nights ago, whatever it was. Anyway, he's buying another round of tickets for his
Yeah.
folks. And being
Yeah.
like, I got the best crew ever. Let's see who. I'm like,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
he said that
Damn,
if
that's crazy.
if any of those tickets hit, he said each location of Raising Cane's, each employee will get a certain amount of money, but it'll be based on their calculations of how well that restaurant does in that area.
Genius move.
I mean, that's still pretty sweet.
yeah.
I mean, you're still splitting between everybody.
Yeah,
so, like,
yeah.
you win, we all win.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Teamwork, dude.
Pretty cool.
I dig
It's
it.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Well, hey.
Oh, that was it.
Speaking of the Mega Millions, though, obviously, we're friends with a lot of people that does do the financial advising and stuff like that. So if you do win the Mega Millions and you're around the Walpock or around the Lima area, get a hold of a local Edward Jones guy. We're friends with Brady Emmons out of Lima, Tony Steinball here in Walpock.
Yep.
I mean, these guys do a great job
will
at doing
definitely help
financial
you,
advising.
lead you in the right
Yeah.
direction.
Absolutely, absolutely. So shout out to those guys.
Yeah, for real.
They'll help you out for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely win that. So
You win, we all win.
that's right. That's right. That's right. Thank you for all that, Emma. We appreciate
Yeah,
you.
thank you. Good
Thank
job.
you.
Glad to have you back on the show.
Sorry,
John,
Donovan.
really want to thank you for coming on with us tonight, man.
It's
We
a
had a
pleasure,
lot
man.
of
Yeah, it was
fun.
great.
A lot of
It was
fun
awesome.
with you. Good seeing you again, man, for
always
sure.
a pleasure.
Nice meeting
Yeah.
you.
We're all going to have to catch up here sometime soon.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. You're more than welcome to always come back on the show, too.
Hey, I always
We always love
appreciate
doing
it.
this stuff,
I always
so.
appreciate it. We'll be up in the area. I do want to give a shout out. We're going to be opening up a venue in the vicinity.
Oh, sweet.
And so we're in that process right now.
So what do you
one
mean
more,
the- what
one
do you
more
mean the
thing.
venue? Like-
It's going to be a wedding and event venue.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're in that process.
We're like in Walpock?
Remodeling outside of Walpock area in
Can't really
Mercer
say
County.
yet?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
We're going to be unveiling here soon, but we're excited.
So where do people contact you at for like your business?
If they can spell Hemmelgarn, that's like step one. There
right
you go.
here.
It's like right there.
Yeah, we'll plug it in for everybody.
Yeah,
on the
no,
screen.
Hemmelgarn Entertainment. It's just they can Google it, and if they spell it wrong, it's okay because I spell it wrong just to see like what pops up. But it still pops
If
up.
they're watching or listening, they'll see your name pop up and they can just click on it and be like,
all
oh, that's
good.
how you spell it.
Yeah, it's like it's all good.
They'll type in Hemmelgarn into the Google search and they'll find this podcast.
Just pops right up. Number one, page one. We got this.
Yeah, so I mean, but you guys are everywhere. You guys go all over the place. So
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if you're looking for
everywhere.
wedding
That's
DJs,
sweet.
event DJs, I mean, or just someone to actually help with
Anything.
kind of anything around that type of
Yep. Anything
area
event
of-
wedding
or industry.
related. Yep. Yep. We're here to help.
Yeah,
Any
get
way,
a hold
shape,
of
or
these guys.
form.
These guys do a great job. I know, I still film weddings. Me and my wife film weddings on
Yep.
the side. That's a fun hobby that we like to do. And we actually ran into one of your workers one night. So
Yep.
that was cool. I was actually thinking that you was going to be you, and I was like, oh, cool. I was like, you get to see John
I
finally.
was hoping so.
Yeah, and then like I get there, I was like, my wife's like, oh, is that John? I was like,
No.
that's not John.
Darn it.
so yeah.
We'll definitely have to connect. You guys are rocking it here. Keep
Yeah.
up the good work.
Thanks. Appreciate
buddy.
it.
Thanks, buddy.
It's a pleasure being here. Appreciate the time.
Yeah, man.
Again, thanks for being here, man.
Absolutely.
That was
Hey,
awesome.
as always, you can find the social guys on wherever you get your podcasts, iHeartMedia, Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts. You can find us anywhere. Hey, Jon Hemmelgarn Entertainment. These guys do a great job. Get a hold of them for all your guys' needs for any events and weddings and stuff like that. You know where to go. Social guys, Adam and Trey, Emma, we're out. Later.